Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today I have a haul from Washi Tape Shop. Thank you Washi Tape Shop for sending this to me to review. I have some tapes here as well as my very first bullet journal notebook ever from them. So let's go ahead and take a look at the notebook first. We will use it today and we will open up all of these and take a look at them. Okay, let's grab some scissors for this little tape part. This is definitely well packaged. Okay, it's in this nice box too. Wow, look at that. It's like a craft paper box with a design on it. This is so cute. Okay, I've never received or ordered a notebook from Washi Tape Shop, so this is pretty fun. See, this is the Haze Blue Bullet Journal. Look at how cute this little box is. Oh my gosh. We're gonna move this aside. Okay. Oh my gosh, so much packaging. They're really making sure this is secure for you. Okay. Try to get in there to open it up without damaging anything. All right, so the one thing I know is that I love the stitching on this, the like faux stitches along here. That is so fun. And then it's got this leaf pattern up it, and this feels really cool. It's like smooth, like a vegan leather. I'm not sure if that's what it is or not, but then it looks like denim. All right, as you can tell, it's a little thinner than some of the other notebooks I use. This paper is 120 GSM. Oh, look, they have two clasps. So when your notebook gets bigger with all the stickers and stuff, you can still clasp it. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so this is 120 GSM paper, which is still pretty thick. It will be as thick as like a planner page or something like that. But it's still dot grid, still has two of these. And I think it'll be just fine for any creating that you'll do in it. The only thing is that you will want to be careful with certain pens like Sharpies or that kind of stuff because it would bleed through. All right, this is pretty cute. There are, I think, 2 different colors of notebooks. I love blue, so I requested the blue one. Okay, we have lots of tapes here. Let's save these ones for last because they're big. Let's do all of these, and we're going to start with this one because I'm so excited. Do you see the piano and the music note? This is pre-cut Rose Sonata wide pet tape, and every time there's a music thing, I get really excited, seeing as I have a music background. So this is super fun. Okay, where is the little thing? Oh, I'm going to pause and grab some rubber bands because I always connect these with rubber bands instead of the sticky tape. All right, so I got a pack of like 1,000 little stretchy kids rubber bands, you know, to put in kids' hair, and that works perfectly for holding these in place and makes it just way easier. All right, so this is the design. Oh my gosh, the music stuff with the florals. This is like my favorite thing. By the way, there is a sale that will be starting, if it hasn't started already, for back to school. I'll put all the information down below because you can save more with that code than you can with my normal code. If you missed the sale, my normal code Amy Plans Things will save you 10%. But either way, if you choose to shop, I appreciate if you use the affiliate link, so it helps me out at no extra cost to you. All right, this is the one we're using, and I'm taking off the tape so that I can put the rubber band on it, just so it's easier. Okay, let's see what else we have. I think we're using this one today, but we'll see. Okay, look at this one. There's like a little person and some florals and butterflies. Let's see, this is pre-cut Purple Muse wide pet tape. PET tape, pet tape, however you want to say it. Can I get into it? Okay, this looks pretty. Okay, let's see. Oh, I love all the little quotes on it. And how far does it go before it repeats? Okay, here's where it repeated. That's quite a bit of stuff. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, so these are slightly different sizes, as you can see. This one I think is 70 millimeters. This one, I guess, must be 60 millimeters. But they're both pretty big. All right, this one's really cute. Pre-cut cozy hour wide PET tape. There is a cat on this one. I love all the ones that include pets. I don't have any pets right now, but it makes me feel like, just like I'm terrible with plants, but playing with plants in my journals is really fun. Having pets in my planners and journals is also really fun. Oh my God, the cat with the yarn. Absolutely love that. Okay. That is so cute, and it repeats there. All right, so I kind of want to use the music one in my creative journal for August. So maybe not in this one. I don't know. Look at this, another purpley one. Pre-cut violet veil wide pet tape. Okay, let's see. Oh, this one has like little dots and little tiny florals and little elements to add some details. That's cool. Oh, these are smaller stickers. That is cool. You can get a lot on here with smaller stickers. And it repeats here. This is so pretty. All right, we are getting through this. This is fun. Look, there's a little duck on her head. All right, this is pre-cut Sunday vibe wide pet tape. The sticker off, the sticky tape. There we go. Okay, there's stumps with mushrooms, flowers, animals and things. Cat in a box, oh my gosh. Some reading and coffee, just all the things you might do on a Sunday. And then that's where it repeats. That's cool. All right, let's look at the kind of campy adventure one, whatever that is, and then we'll look at the dog one. Okay, this is the Adventurer washi tape sticker set. So this is washi tape material instead of PET material, and then it's gonna be 3 or 4 tape rolls with different stickers on them. Okay, 3 of them. Okay, these are pre-cut too. Perfect. I mean, they're stickers, so they kind of have to be. Okay, I just tore up a sticker, so we're gonna go past it and take a look at it. We're missing that one. This is all sorts of camp outdoors adventure materials. Let's see, and where that is what we had missed. So there are 3 tapes, and there are shorter amounts of designs on each roll than these ones, but you get the full set. So you get a bunch of designs too, and they repeat quite a bit. These I think are gonna be 5 meters of tapes. These you'll have to look. I'm not sure what they come with. Okay, we've got a tent, a little map. Okay, and then so it just goes that far. But this is so cute. I love camping stickers. Let me know what the favorite is that you see from this little haul. So far, of course, mine is the music stuff, but all of it is super cute. Okay, so this is this one. I love all the little quotes. I love the little camera. All right, now it's puppy time. All right, this one's called Tail Waggers Washi Tape Sticker Set. And I think there are 4 rolls here because it's taller than the other one was. So let's see. Okay, these are cute. So many little doggies. Okay, we are losing a sticker, but we'll unroll it more. Okay, oh, there's a sticker. I'm not even gonna try to put it back on. You get so many loops is what they call it, loops on this roll from when the pattern starts to when it repeats again. So we'll roll out to see all of them. Look at how fun those are. I love the one in the glasses, all of them in their little clothes. That is so cute. Okay, lost another one there. That's okay. Oh, these ones are so cute. Look at the little group of friends there. That is so much fun. All right, what do I want to do? I think we'll use this as a new art journal, maybe. I think that would be really fun, and we could make something with it. Oh, look at the little, these are in costume. This one's a school bus. Oh my gosh. This one's a cowboy, like Woody. That is so cute. Oh my God. We've got Stitch. That is hilarious. I love it. Okay. That is really fun. So the back to school sale, I think, is going to be like 18% off when you use the code down below. So if you see this video while that's still going on, that'll save you more. My personal code, Amy Plans Things, saves 10%. So if there's not that sale, that's a good one to use. Look at this. I love the dogs in glasses. Okay, so we're going to use this as another little art journal. I have a couple different ones that I use, and it just depends on, you know, what I'm doing, what I use the different ones for, but this one will be fun for that. So the only thing is this keeps popping up, so we're gonna push that under like that. Let's grab, oh, this is staying flat, that's perfect. So what do we want to use? This is my absolute favorite tape from this haul, but I'm gonna save this to do a creative journal spread soon. so that we can use some of the different materials throughout different things. I think purple is the way to go. So I am gonna grab a couple of other supplies so that we can make a fun purple spread. Be right back. All right, let me show you what I grabbed. So we have the 2 tapes from the Washi tape shop. I grabbed some distressings to first put some color on the page. And then I grabbed these 3. This is a whiteboard tape. It comes in a pack on Amazon. This might be from Soto Studios. I don't know. I can't remember at this point all the art journal places. And then this is my own tape for my hydrangeas and ladybugs set that's available on my shop. So those are going to kind of form the background before we put this down. So first, let's go ahead and get some ink on the page. Let's start with just a little bit of Villainous Potion. And I don't know exactly where all the tape's going yet. So I'm just gonna start putting things kind of around, and then some of it will get covered up. And this does shake the table, so sorry about that. Camera's gonna shake. But putting the ink down does do that. All right, let's also get, I'll have to wash my hands before I film my next video. Let's also get Wilted Violet. It's just a little bit brighter of a purple, but they're very similar. Okay, and then let's get some of the shaded lilac. That's gonna be super light. You might not be able to see it really coming down on the screen just based on lighting and editing and stuff, but it'll be there, I promise. And let me turn to the back side of the page in just a minute so you can see. Since this is thinner than the normal 160 GSM paper that I go with, let me just show you if it bleeds through with inking, because I know that will be important to some of you. I think my guess is that the spray, which is much more like thick, my guess would be that that would bleed through, but as you can see, nothing's bled through as far as ink blending on the page. So, yeah. Okay, next we're gonna get some of this, and we're gonna do, well, we're gonna rip it first. Just trying to open you. And this is why I always put rubber bands around things after I use them the first time so that I don't deal with that. So we're just gonna not use the ripped part because that's important for now, and we're gonna put this like this, I think, and then put a rubber band on this. Do it this way right here, not centered, a little bit to the right. And then what we're gonna do is use the other tapes to kind of go along with this to form a little border and all of that. Make sure the tape's down really securely. All right, so we will use, I think, this one twice, maybe. Let's just get this down on the outside of this to form the border and then see about how the rest of it goes. So art journaling is so fun. It is a great way to use up your stickers and your tapes because there's only so many spreads we create in our planners, and you can always use more planners, but they're hard to keep up with, right? So I've been trying to do more art journaling because it's just a creative expression that I can do just one-off whenever I feel the need to get creative, and I don't have to you know, have something that I'm stuck to using every single week. I have enough planners. I don't need to add any more. So this is just really fun. It gets my creative brain in a different way too, and all of that. Okay, so the question is once this is down, do I put another line of purple or do I leave it like this? Let's take a look once these are cut. And again, a lot of this is going to get covered up with these. These pet tapes are really nice. They're very pigmented, and you can really cover everything up nicely. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Let's open this up and see what we've got. I'm just going to lay it out. Okay. We're definitely using some butterflies. We're definitely using some quotes. And this girl is kind of going to be the center of everything somewhere. Okay. Just thinking about how we do this. We've got some little color splotches. And we've got the dots on this one. So I'm going to lay down some splotches. And again, some of this stuff will get covered up. These are so fun. All right, almost enough. This one I'm going to cut in half because I'm going to use one on one side and one on the other side. So basically what I want is it to go all the way up to the edge. Cool, look at all those splotches. We have enough. The dots we'll do at the very end once we know how all this is going. Let's get some of the darker florals onto the page because they'll pop really well with it. Like, see how dark this one is in comparison to everything? I'm gonna put it down here and get the other one on the side with this. You really can't go wrong in art journaling. It's just basically creating a fun collage using all sorts of different media, like tapes, inks. You could use paint. You could draw on it yourself. Okay, we're gonna put this one up in the corner. And then, of course, try to use all the extra little stuff if we can. This one's a little too small to use, but that one definitely. So that went there. This one will get here. Okay. These florals are so, so pretty. Okay, this one will go right here. I feel like we need something right here. Let's grab this one. Then we want to get kind of the main characters of the spread in here as well. So let's just go ahead and put this one down. And then we do want the girl, because she's the only, besides butterflies, she's the only character that we have. I think she gonna go over here? No, she's gonna go in the sky. Down or up? I can't decide. I think right here looks really nice. Okay, so she's gonna be in there. We're also gonna get this butterfly in here. And then this darker butterfly over on the lighter section. Okay, I want a few quotes in here and then getting some extra little, the dots and stuff around it. So, just looking at all the quotes. Trying to decide which ones I want. Just seeing what all we have. That's a tiny little quote. Okay, that's about lavender. Okay, I think I want to use the one that says violet since we've got so much purple on the page. Let's just go ahead and put that one down here. This one says, in the heart of the meadow, iridescent wings met lavender fields, a dance of grace and fleeting beauty. I like that one. Do I want it to go this way or do I want it to go this way? I still like it going this way, and I kind of like it here near the violet. I don't know. Okay, and then we've got a girl. This is she's from the other tape, but it says she wore a dress of mauve silk as elegant as the lilies swaying in the twilight breeze. I kind of like that one too. Okay, don't stick to me. Stick to the page. And this is a good spot for that. Okay, I think those are the quotes we're going to put on. So now, let's get a couple of the more lighter purple florals in here. I'm going to put this one here. And put this one way down here. And then start getting some dots in and things like that. We also have some tiny little butterflies we can put in. Okay, there are some of the lighter dots, and then we've got all these more like maroon dots. And I'm gonna layer them over each other. I think that'll look really cool. Okay, this is something we could totally use tweezers for. Let me try. I'm really bad at tweezers. I really dislike tweezers, but maybe this will be easier. Oh, that is easier with the tiny ones. Maybe I'll be convinced one day to use tweezers more, you guys. We have green and yellow here. I don't think I'm going to use them. Look how tiny this one is. Definitely need tweezers for that, right? Okay. Okay, we got the kind of purpley one there. So let's put another here. This one's like a super dark purple. Put it up here. Again, tweezers. Ugh. Though I will say I've liked tweezers more now that I got this one. I really like this one. A lot of the tweezers I've tried before, like, I did not do well with. So I like this one. I got it from Journal Say. Okay. A couple more dots. And I think we'll be done. Layer that one. Okay. I think that looks pretty good to me. That's really fun. Yeah, fun art journal page. New art journal for me to add to the little art journal collection. Thank you so much to the Washi Tape Shop for sending me all of these tapes and this notebook. Reminder, you can use my code Amy Plans Things to save 10% or the code down below if the back to school sale is still going on. All the affiliate links are down below if there's anything in this release that caught your eye. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.